I feel like food is inherently a political issue because of the fact that there is such a disparity, also the quality of food as well, because there are definitely some people who can't afford to have healthier diets or healthier foods. It's a really important thing to address, especially among college students, because I feel like we're already a population in general that doesn't have a lot of resources. So definitely things like academics and social life and professional development are impacted because you don't have this one foundational basic need in your life. So I just finished shopping for my groceries. It's about a week's worth of groceries. I think a little bit less because I actually didn't buy anything for dinner. And it was $88 and it had a $20 off coupon. So in real life, it would have been $100. $100 for a week's worth of groceries, especially as a college student who doesn't really have that many resources to begin with. First question is, have you ever dealt with food insecurity?
Yes. I grew up in a single parent household, and food insecurity was always there. It was very prominent, especially as a family that was belong to poverty line level. I'm on EBT right now. I was able to get it because I'm part of EOP and my major, so I was able to get that. So I use EBT, but even though I have EBT, I still often get lower quality food because it's cheaper, and so I kind of prioritize those foods over better quality food just because I'm scared of not having enough for the month with my EBT.
I would work during the day and for the majority of the week. So I'll always have something to eat during the week at work. Whenever I'm not working, then I would just cook something up. And it's not too hard to get groceries either, mainly because I have CalFresh, which is a food stamps that they provide for college students. So I don't have to worry about not eating.
Before college, I was living at home with my parents, so they would be providing me home-cooked meals, and we would eat out sometimes, so a steady rate of food. And here in college, I am lucky enough to still be dorming. I've been dorming for the past 3 years. So with the dorm comes the dining hall meal plan, so there is another steady source of food for me here in college.
Food access is really important, not only because it supports students with their studies and mental health, but the issue of food access is a challenge here on our campus. 56% of our students report that they have experienced some type of food insecurity, and that can be anything from skipping a meal or reducing the quality of their food or running out of resources and not having enough to buy more.
Regarding income backgrounds, a lot of students come from low-income neighborhoods, areas. First-generation students are also a big portion of the student population as well. About 71% of the CSULB student population are being offered any sort of needs-based financial aid, whether that be grants or scholarships. There needs to be a sort of safety net for them.
Our basic needs department really focuses on food access, and we also want to emphasize the stigma of food. So we really try to provide high visibility for our services, but in a way that's non-stigmatizing. Our CalFresh outreach team is really out there helping students apply for CalFresh. Our student team being able to pre-screen students and walk them through the application really make sure that that student gets a successful application in, especially with over 50% of our students possibly qualifying for CalFresh benefits. The students that receive benefits get almost $300 in grocery assistance.
A lot of times, maybe in the past, students in general have felt maybe like they shouldn't ask for help, or that this is a common thing, not having resources to healthy and affordable food. And it's become so common in their life. They start reflecting about how getting these, food, housing, all of these resources will only improve their mental well-being and will let them focus on other college-related items, right? Like looking at clubs, finding friends, looking for classes. I think just having this very open mindset about how they deserve this, I think it's essential.
CalFresh is federally funded, and the purpose of that is to give financial assistance to students who are struggling financially. That helps them, one, get nutritious meals, two, not have to worry about like finances in terms of food, and then also three, it targets like their academics, their well-being, mental and physical well-being, emotional well-being. Especially in California, it's really expensive. Here in SoCal, it's expensive to live here, expensive to breathe. So that really does lift a weight off of students.
SGAP, otherwise known as the Supplemental Grocery Assistance Program, is a wonderful program for students who are undocumented here on campus. While undocumented students are not able to get CalFresh, our department is able to suffice the funding and the budget for undocumented students to get some type of monetary gain per month for grocery assistance around campus or off campus as well, just like CalFresh students. It allows better recognition on campus for all students to be able to get some type of need for food and groceries. It addresses a large population of our students on campus. A lot of our students, yes, are majority U.S. citizens or U.S. residency, but a lot of the majority is also undocumented students, so we can reach every corner on campus.
When an issue like food access is such an invasive issue where it starts leaching into your academics, your ability to study, you need to fuel your body in order to study efficiently, your professional development, your social life, it starts becoming a very major issue when you're trying to earn a degree. That's why I think not only is food security among college students is an issue, I think the whole food system needs to be revised to such populations that just don't have a lot of resources, and CSULB is becoming a very good model in doing that and restoring food access to their less privileged student population. And obviously, I don't think that CSULB as a campus is offering the foolproof solution to food access, but I think it's a very good stepping stone and a model in making sure that we are formulating this wide, welcome, open-minded, and non-stigmatizing approach to addressing food access and making sure that people are afforded the food that they need.